Stadium, Baton Rouge. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Dances away. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Taylor wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, it's the first third down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Now give it to Fluff. Runs through the tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in? You might have a chance. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this run.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Running inside. It's Berry. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Complete to Williams over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw.
He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense has to be ready for this. The offense likes to be aggressive. They like to take shots. That won't be the last time they try one of these 50-50 type balls down the boundary. Defense better be ready.
Shakes off the defender.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Mississippi State going up tempo. On third down, here's Bothwell. Fighting up and runs through another guy. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Mississippi State, 14, LSU, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Jukes his way for more. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical?
Makes the catch, and he's free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket. Look.
There's a crease. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Stepping to the right. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to Fluff. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Looking for space, it's Berry. Got enough for the first. It's a seam wide open. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown LSU! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Taylor wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Defense in press coverage. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him by.
Makes a grab and room to run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
An unbelievable Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
there he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Levitt. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a heat. Finds his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Handoff, Caden Duro.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Maybe some room here. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Okay, Holly. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Now give it to Fluff. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Oh, it's picked off.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
The run inside. It's Berry. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Berry. Snags it, and there's running room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Got his man. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Through a pick the last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 2.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw it again. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going right and going deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Going for it all. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. On the run, it's Berry. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Completes it in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Green. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Running inside. It's Berry. Inside the 25. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, find themselves playing from behind. They'll start on the ground with Buck Bothwell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Mississippi State right back to the line. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Lets it fly. Leaping grab for a big gain. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits in big moments that they replay throughout the whole next year.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on the move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown. Lining up to add another.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple...
Snags it down the right side. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give it to Fluff. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll keep it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They punted away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's West. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Throwing, Lewis. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Play fake, Lewis. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Durham. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down, better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Tight end now in motion. Trying to run, it's Berry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And if you're the offense here, after not getting in that last play, do you feel like you've got something in your back pocket where you can throw it in the end zone and guarantee a score? You would hate to waste this opportunity and come away with no points, but the defense right now, they are playing stiff with their backs up against the wall.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got a man, it's Evans. And he's brought down after a nice game. Mississippi State right back to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. This time he's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. DB's right up on the receivers. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And as we get later in this game, Jesse, you want to keep moving the ball and being aggressive, but don't turn the thing over.
So how about getting the running game going right here, David, on this drive? Let those big fellas up front get some push, bleed the clock, move the chains.
Yeah, no need to get greedy. I know the passing stats and you want to score, but you're right. The clock right now is your friend with a 2-possession lead.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Looking for space. It's Barry. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Taylor wants to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack.
Lost one deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Mississippi State calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The Tigers are back on top. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Taylor wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Finds some time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.